guys, my name is Crystal. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome old subscribers, welcome new. If you like my videos, please press the like button and please do subscribe. Alexa, what's the time, please?
The time is 9:11 a.m.
Alexa, good morning.
Good morning.
Right. I don't know really what I can do or say. Nothing's going to change. No one believes me. My father is dead. Derek is dead. I can't make people believe something if they don't want to believe the truth. If they want to believe someone is alive when they're dead, there's nothing I can do about it. While my dad's Facebook pages are still active, his bank accounts are still active, while his emails are still active and he's still getting messages to his emails, it's not going to stop. My mum is Jennifer. I go up to see my mum. She is dressed half like a man, and I don't know why she's been doing it, because my father has been dead for 2 years. And, you know, whatever parents do to you, they're still your parents. And I still have feelings, etc. And it still hurts. Just this minute, a Delice de France lorry has gone down the road. Delice, D-E-L-I-C-E, Delice de France lorry, gone past my balcony in Corey's Road. We know that something's going on with the exclusive number plates. The Mercedes, the Bentleys at All Hallows with the plush leather seats. Cars that are out of place in a poor, deprived area. Durrell Gardens is supposed to be housing for poor people, for the elderly, for the disabled. And yet you'll have number plates with D.A. Dad. They'll have 3 or 4 cars in the drive, 2 posh cars in the driveway. You know, it doesn't make sense to me. I've never driven a car. I've never had a decent home. And I've been homeless. And this was going on when I was homeless. Alright, I was homeless for 2.5 years. I went to Herbert Warehouse in the Docks, Gloucestershire, queued with prisoners, drug addicts and whatnot to get a place in a domestic violence refuge. Right? Wasn't my own home. It was one room in a 12-roomed house. I was on room 12, pregnant. They give me the room right at the top of the stairs. So I was given a room right at the top, pregnant. It was a 12-roomed house, 12-bedroomed house it must have been, or they'd converted a big, giant house into a women's refuge in Weston Road, Gloucestershire, because that's where I was put for 6 months, roaming around the streets pregnant because I was in one room all day, because whenever I went downstairs to watch the telly, a woman would be lying all over the sofa. All the seats would be occupied, and I wouldn't be able to watch the communal TV. If you went out in the garden, they'd start smoking all over you. I didn't have any peace in that refuge. That's why I fought to get out of it. My worker was a hunchback lady. She had a hunchback. She had a disability. So when I sat down to be interviewed, this lady had a hunchback. I got out of there after 6 months. But there was limousines going up and down the road while I was walking, pregnant, up and down the road getting my shopping. And people doing that out the window. It's fucking disgusting. The only thing I can do to protect myself is stay indoors. My mum said to me, "Why don't you go out?" I've proved what happens. It's not very nice. It's horrible. And if people want to go around in dirty jeans, all turned up at the bottom, replicas of my mother, because that's what they are. They're replicas of Jennifer, because I don't dress like that. And I certainly don't think I need to put a hood over my head. That's what they do when they hang you. Put a hood over your head and tie a noose round your neck. That's what they used to do. Trying to make me feel ugly, old, and horrible. Why? Because they live in a lie. A lie. My father's dead. He was abusing me. And they don't want it to come out. So, I'm not Derek. I'm a woman, see? Big boobs. My mum's not Derek. So I would say, shut his bank accounts down, shut his emails down. I've told her to get rid of his tablets and his phones and just start again, but she won't. Someone keeps ringing my dad's old mobiles. God knows who my father was talking to over the internet. Several women probably, not in my father. He was really a dirty old man. Let's face it. That's all he was, a dirty old man. So I've got to be punished, right? You're trying to make out I'm a dirty old tramp. I'm going to get no cards, no company Mother's Day because they're pretending I'm an ugly old tramp. Just sick and tired of it. I mean, you keep fighting, you're fighting. I told you I'm going to write to the Home Office, and then if it doesn't, no one does anything about breaching my human rights, I'm going to try and get the document published. And if I can't get it published, I am going to bind I work for a bookbinders in Gloucestershire. I learnt how to bind books. Not write them, but bind them. They put me in a bookbinders, a bookmaker's office. And this is a story I'm going to tell you. It's 100% true. When I first moved to Gloucestershire, they stopped my benefit because I moved up from Chatham to Gloucestershire to move in with my husband. And they stopped my benefit for 6 months. They stopped it because they said I made myself intentionally homeless. I didn't. I was running away from a dad that was sexually abusing me, and I would have done anything to get away from him. So they docked my benefit for 6 months in Gloucestershire, and I was forced to do work for nothing. Absolutely nothing. They put me in a workplace, which was a bookbinders in Gloucestershire, Sutton it was called, Sutton's, and I went in to start the job, and there was a big fat lady, large, really large, lovely jolly lady, all made up like my mum used to cover. My dad used to punch my mum in the eyes and give her black eyes. So she used to wear eyeshadow to cover up the bruises. A lot of women, and sometimes men as well, will put foundation and eyeshadow and makeup over bruises to cover them up when they're being beaten by an abuser. So I started my job. There was this large lady, very nice, very jolly, very polite. She was absolutely wonderful to me. She was sat behind the reception desk, all made up with green gold eyeshadow, bright foundation, and we worked together, and she showed me what to do. And she said, I got no pay, nothing. This was free labour. Free labour. She said to me one day, she said, do you get paid for doing a full week's work? I said, no, I don't get paid anything at all. This is work experience. It's called work experience. So she said, I'm going to ask the boss, Alan. She said, I'll ask Alan if he can give you some money. You know, like £10 a week or something. Just because she said, you're working hard, you're doing a full week and you're not getting paid a penny. I went, no, don't pay me anything. I even had to pay for my own bus fare because I can't drive. So she asked the boss and he took the piss. He went, I'm not giving her any money. I ain't giving her any money. What do you want me to give her money for? He said she can hoover my office. He said, I'm not giving her any money, but she can hoover my office. Hoover his office. As well as slave labour, I could hoover his office. And that is no fucking word of a lie. And that's how I've been treated in all my jobs as well. Like a piece of dog shit. She can hoover my office. She can. I actually like that job, but I said I'll make my own book. I'll make my own book, I'll make my own leaflets, and I'll post my leaflets through people's doors. I ain't fucking joking. You've gone too far. Too far. I'm intelligent. There's nothing wrong with me, and I'll publish my own book. Do you hear me? Fucking monsters. Absolute monsters. Wasted. My whole life has been wasted. Wasted. Do you know, my whole fucking life has been wasted. My childhood, my fucking education, and now you're trying to ruin my fucking middle age and upset that and force me out to work. Well, fuck you. Fuck you, Great Britain. Shove it up your ass. See you later.